kick it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett.
The yo bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 22, and we are back with the boys. We had opening day last episode, and boy was that game wild. That game was one of the craziest games that I've been a part of, maybe in MLB The Show 22, maybe in the entire cycle. It was opening day, it was insane against the Guardians, and it was just home runs and multiple runs scored, mass hysteria, and then we end up losing on opening day. Yeah, we lost. But we continued to simulate for a few weeks, maybe like 2 weeks, I think we simulated. Week and a half, and we won every single game after that. So we only have one loss on the season. It is still very, very early. We're still only in the first couple of weeks of April. Obviously, opening day this year was in March, so we still so much baseball left to go, but we only have one loss. We're riding high on momentum, and we are going to go on the road to Kansas City, to a team that's not necessarily that great in the Royals. And we're going to hopefully get our mojo back, hit a lot of home runs like we did on opening day. But the only difference is I'm hoping that today, in today's episode, we don't allow as many runs as we did against the Guardians. Because if we do, then we're going to be in for a long ride again. So if you guys are excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see if the Chicago Cougars can keep this win streak alive. Here we are. It is April 8th of 2028. We are in our 7th season as the manager of the Chicago Cougars, formerly known as the Athletics, the Oakland Athletics. If you didn't realize, that's the team that we took over in the beginning of the series and moved to Chicago. If we go to our GM goals, are coming off of 3 straight playoff appearances, but we are coming off of a ALDS loss last season. We don't want to have that happen again. We don't want to have that happen again. We want to get back to where we were a couple of seasons prior when we won it all and won the World Series. This is what the team looks like. You know it. You love it. This is where we sit currently as we go. It looks like Josh Jung has actually dropped an overall by 1. He was an 88 last episode. Looks like he's dropped to an 87. So is MJ Melendez, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's down to an 87. That's not good. I'd like to see them go up, not down. And our pitcher rotation really only struggles with Trevor Rogers. He's the only pitcher who has a loss this season, and he has a 6.08 ERA because he sucked, absolutely sucked on opening day. Struggled, so many runs allowed. It was horrible. I was embarrassed. It was disgusting. I almost puked. It was that bad. So we are going to be looking at Morales today. He's going to be on the mound for us. He went complete game, 10 strikeouts, no ERA, a .78 whip in his first start of this season. We know what the bullpen looks like. We've got the Royals. I'm hoping that we can take advantage of it, but like I mentioned, we have won every single game other than opening day, the game that we played, and we currently sit a game ahead of the Rangers. But the Astros, I know it's still early, but the Astros are bottom of the division right now. That makes me happy. That warms my heart to see the Astros, even this early in the season. It makes me happy to see the Astros down there on the bottom. Morales will get the nod. He will get the ball and go on the bump for us here against the Royals. Game 2 of the series against the Royals. We took game 1. They have Tadahito Taguchi leading off for them, so that'll be interesting to go against him. Freddie Freeman is also on the Royals. He's hitting 3rd, if you can see that. Okay, very interesting lineup, but obviously we have clearly the better one on paper. Now let's go out there and actually make it possible. I'm hoping for last episode we got a Jazz Chisholm leadoff home run. The very first home run of the season, the very first hit of the season was Smooth Jazz home run. Let's try to recreate that. I'm not even going to be mad if there's no home runs today, as long as we get the win. That's all that's all that I care about. That's all that matters. And I want to see some improvement from the pitching rotation. I want to see some improvement from everybody. So let's go out there, get the job done, beat the Royals, and get out of there.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's Chicago going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, Frank Mazzucato.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So just about set now. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the start of Cougar baseball, and we will not lead off with a home run with Smooth Jazz. That's okay. Dansby Swanson is playing here in Kansas City with his former Braves teammate Freddie Freeman. And now the torque comes up. Former World Series MVP. He's got that on his resume. You'll never take that away from him. I'm looking for him to have another really good year. He's been very consistent. He had a good year last year. That was my fault. That was not him. I swung very early on that. But Torkelson had a really good year, and I'm looking for him to have another good year today, or this season. And Ronnie Acuna will foul that off. It's 1-2 count to him with 2 outs in the first. He's going to get a good pitch, and he will send that to center field. It might have too much on it, and it does. It will be caught, and that is our half of the first. We get to see Morales go up against Taguchi. Taguchi hitting .222 early in the season. We've seen Morales last year. We got to see him a little bit, and he pitched very well. He finished out the season really well also. So I'm excited to see how he can do with his first full season here in Chicago. Maybe lead us to a World Series championship. Get us back to where we want to be. Back on top. And Ronald Acuna, I don't think he can make this, can he? Ronnie? Oh, it was over the fence anyway. It doesn't matter. He almost got there. And that's back to Morales. Morales involved in both of the first 2 outs of the first inning. A lot of stuff going his way. Now it's Freddie Freeman hitting .296. He's already got 3 home runs this year and looking to make it 4, but he won't do it. Julio will get to the ball first, and that is the end of the first inning. Very straightforward. 1, 2, 3, like you want to see it. But now here comes the MVP. And he is having a MVP type of performance to start the season. He's the defending American League MVP, and he's on track to do it again, at least in the first part. I'm hoping that he can win back-to-back. That would be insane if we could have back-to-back MVPs. Ooh, I was a little early on that one. The Royals are 2-5. Like I mentioned, they are not great. Not a great baseball team. Never really are. Since their World Series championship. What was that, 2015 they won the World Series? With their, like, small ball type of stuff where they just, like, get on base. Their efficiency type of game plan. I think that was 2015. And that is going to be a double play to end the inning. MJ Melendez. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, now we get Dansby. We get to see little Dansby action. He's way out in front of that one. What are you thinking on that one? 2025 Gold Glove Award winner. Okay. Hasn't really won one recently, if that's his most notable accomplishment, but still, he's a pretty decent defender, still a solid player, and he's a decent hitter, but he is getting up there in age at this point in the series. I mean, we are 7 years in, and Dansby Swanson's already a pretty old player. I mean, what is he, like 28, 29 in real life? So, not super old, but now he's old. And so is Freddie Freeman. That's why Freddie Freeman's only an 82 overall at this point in the save. David Sanchez, don't really know much about him. He's obviously an auto-generated guy, but he's going to make me learn about him. That is going to be extra bases. Julio will not get there. Automatic double, David Sanchez. Wow. I shouldn't have badmouthed him. I should do my research. I should know who that is because he made me pay. All right, so we got a runner on second, 1 out. Tyler Black, former Ring of Honor World Champion. Ooh, he fouls that off. It's a 3-2 count. If I throw a fastball, do you think he swings at it? He does. He sends it into foul territory. Riley will go after it and make the play. That's good. 2 outs in the inning. And now we've got Lane Thomas steps up, and he looks at a 97 on the gun. A 5th-round pick in 2014. Good for him. And he looks at a changeup as well. Strike 3. And that's how we get out of that inning. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from Morales. Morales does a good job to keep the score tied at 0-0. Julio looking to make it 1-0. But he went foul there. I haven't hit a home run with Julio in a while. I think it's been a few seasons of actual in-game play that I hit a home run with Julio Rodriguez, but who needs a home run when you got extra bases? Julio, get around first. Can he get around second? I'm not going to test it. He might have been able to do it. I didn't want to test it. 97 speed probably could have got around second to third, but didn't want to get too crazy. Not too aggressive this early in the game, especially when we've got heavy hitters behind him that more than likely can get him home. At least that's what I hope. The new starting shortstop, C.J. Abrams, taking over for O'Neal Cruz, who we shipped off in the offseason. Ship! Now, do I test the center fielder's arm? Nah. It would have been close. I think I would have been called out, though. Ramos has got a decent arm, but this is why we have the DH in the 9 spot. This is perfect reasons why. To knock in guys that are on extra bases ahead of him. And he's not going to do that. He won't even advance the runner. Josh Jung failed me. All right. Not good, but we have Jazz up now. Can Smooth Jazz get the job done? The only home run he's hit this season so far is the one we hit on opening day. Otherwise, he hasn't done anything. I'm sending him home. There's no way. Is that Tyler Black? I think that might be Tyler Black in right field. There's no way that he was getting Julio out. Jazz does the job. He delivers. I figured that Jazz would. He's Smooth Jazz after all. And now Torque steps up with 2 outs in the inning. And he will send that to center field, deep center field. But unfortunately, Ramos is underneath it. And that'll be the end of our half of the third. All right, good job, Jazz. You did your job. You got a run in. That's what we needed to do. And now we step up into the bottom of the third. And hopefully strike him out with a changeup. Yes, sir. He was way out in front of it. Had no idea what hit him. And that is 1 out. Brett Harris hitting in the 9 spot for them. Another auto-generated guy, I'm assuming. Don't really know much about Brett Harris. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe he is a real person. But it doesn't matter because he grounds out to Torque. And that is 2 outs. Taguchi. He steps up. Ooh, okay. Thought we might have had something there. We'll go curveball. Maybe this curveball will strike him out. No, he doesn't even chase it. Okay, good discipline. Good eye. Change up. Curveball. Riley. Boom. Got him. Good play by Austin Riley. And we get out of the third. And now Ronnie Acuna steps up. I got a good pitch to hit. Last at bat with Acuna. I just missed it. But now they're giving me a second chance. A chance at redemption. Get it fair. Get fair. Ah. Just a bit outside. Unfortunate. That one's going to drop, I think, barely. The left fielder almost made the play. That would have been impressive. Just barely drops out of his glove. And Ronald Acuna gets a leadoff single. And the MVP steps up. And Austin Riley cannot deliver much but a fly out to left field. So That's fun. Good job there. Good job there. Not looking at that. Oh, almost hit Dylan Carlson. Okay. Thought he might take a base. He should have leaned into that. If it's that close, lean into it. Get on base. Good pitch by the starter, Frank Mazzucato. 2-2 count to Carlson. Also had a home run in last episode. Looks at that changeup for a ball. Come on, Frank. Give me a ball that I can either look at for a ball 4 or smack into outfield, and that's what I got. Is that going to get down? No, it's not. Get back, Acuna. Get back, Acuna. I thought it was going to get down. Ah, double play. I screwed myself. I suck. I thought that was going to get down, so I sent Acuna running. That's my fault. That's my fault. Who knows what would have happened? Maybe we get out the next hitter. I don't know. Maybe nothing happens after that, but that sucks. That really does suck. 1-2 count to Morales. And Morales will send that to right field. Shallow. Kind of mid right field. And Acuna makes the play. I thought I was going to miss that for a second. I kind of stopped because I thought the ball was going to stop, but it carried a little bit more. 3-1 count to Freddie. And Freddie will chase that one for a foul ball, a foul tip. And now we go full count to the World Series champion first baseman, and he will send that to his former Brave teammate, Ronald Acuna Jr. Gets down, little bloop. And Dansby sends that to Riley. Double play opportunity. Good job, boys. Efficiency at its finest. Beautiful. You love to see it. And now we get to see MJ Melendez. They say he's a speedy catcher. I think he's got like 60 speed or something. I mean, I guess that is pretty fast for a catcher, but maybe he's got more than that. I don't remember, but I don't think he's like super fast. He's got 68 speed. That's fast for a catcher, but that's not like blazing speed. I wouldn't call him a speedy by any means. That one's gonna go to center. That's got some carry, but nope, it drops into the glove of the center fielder Ramos. And now we got that was perfect, by the way. Julio Rodriguez is the reason why we have a 1-0 lead right now. And that's gonna drop as well. As Dansby can make the play, he can't. Julio Rodriguez 2 for 2. My dog is eating today. And unfortunately, it's a lefty pitcher, so more than likely we won't steal, but they probably will throw a couple pitch outs to think that I'm gonna steal. CJ Abrams, that's not gonna get anywhere. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but whatevs. Don't matter. Now we got Josh Jung. 2-2 count to him. Redeem yourself, Josh. You didn't do it. You suck. You absolutely suck. Come on, my dog. What are you doing? You can't possibly suck that much. Oh, man. This man is a demon. He is... I think he's got their only 2 hits. Oh, hello. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing here? All I did was hit the cutoff man, and it goes over him. What are we doing? David Sanchez is on second base again. Come on, guys. Clean it up. You gotta be better than that. We can't make these mistakes happen, or that's why we're gonna lose. That's gonna get him to third. There's no way Acuna's gonna be able to throw him out. But all we gotta do now... Oh, he's not gonna go? 36 speed? I'd still try it. I think. Maybe. I probably wouldn't, actually. That's probably a good decision. That's a tough decision to make, though. Luckily, that error by, I'm guessing it was CJ Abrams. Maybe it was a bad throw from Julio. I don't know what it was. It was just a bad decision or a bad play that happened. But luckily, it didn't come back to bite us, where they tied the game up. It's still 1-0, and Smooth Jazz will lead off. 2-2 count to Chisholm. Not swinging at that either. Jazz will look at a full count, and the energy of Mazzucato is draining by the pitch. The Reds put up 15 runs on the Cardinals, and they're not even in the 6th inning yet. That's crazy. The Reds are cooking. I shouldn't have swung at that. That probably is a strike, actually. That's a tough call. That might have been a strike, might have been a ball. That was right on the corner. Hard to tell. Come on, Torque. Capitalize on the low stamina. What was that? That was a god-awful pitch, but I swung at it, so that was a god-awful swing, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking there. Why I swung at that. Come on, Ronald. Drive me in an insurance run. Oh, lean into it. Just put your shin out there. That's why you wear the shin guard, right? Just put your shin right out there. Take the hit. Oh, that ball's gone. That's cooked. That's cooked. Oh, it just drops. It just dropped. That felt so good off the bat. Acuna with a double. But I don't know how that didn't go over the wall. But Austin Riley with 2 outs has a chance to drive in an insurance run. Come on, Riley. No, Dansby Swanson. This isn't 2017, Dansby Swanson. What are you doing? That was impressive. That could have easily been a 2-0 game, but Dansby makes a great defensive play. And now Jazz gets a chance to do the same. I didn't get an animation. Nobody's covering second, is there? That's bad. I don't know what happened there, to be honest with you. I didn't get an animation with Jazz. He didn't know the ball was there. Maybe I ran past it. I don't know. Hard to tell. But it works out for the Royals. And Taguchi looks at the changer, the curveball, excuse me, looks at the curveball for a strikeout. I'm very happy with Morales. He is a really solid pitcher. I'm glad we have him on the roster. And that's an amazing defensive play by Austin Riley. Great throw off his back foot, jumping in the air, falling backwards. Tremendous play. And now we can focus on just getting Freddie Freeman out, and he pops it up to MJ Melendez, and that is the end of the inning. So despite errors in back-to-back innings, back-to-back innings, we still have a 1-0 lead. Morales is doing a good job playing defensive ball. They bring in a new pitcher, Andres Aguila. Andres Aguila, I think is how you pronounce that. He comes in for Mazzucato. Unfortunately, Dylan Carlson goes down for the first out. Melendez steps up. And MJ will check, but they're going to call it a strike. That's tough. That is tough. I don't know if you can call that a strike or not. But unfortunately for the Royals, no, unfortunately for us, it's an out. I thought that was going to be a much better hit than it was. I mean, it felt good. All right, Julio, you're having the best day out of any Cougar play today. Continue it. No. Thought maybe that would drop. The way he was running, it looked kind of maybe had a chance. But unfortunately not. We'll warm up McMahon and Rosado just in case. I may let Morales go into the 8th if he continues to pitch as good as he's been doing today. 1-2 count to Swanson. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Morales is killing the game, baby. 3-1 count to David Sanchez. He's been destroying me today. And he will get on base once again. He's been on base every single time. Whether it's an actual hit or a walk now. Unreal. I don't know what I can do against David Sanchez. He's against me. He doesn't go after the changeup. We'll send a fastball in. Carlson has a chance at it. He will make the play, thankfully. Although Jordan probably would have made that same play too. That wasn't that hard hit of a ball where he had to get fast to the ball. Lane Thomas steps up. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Doesn't chase the changeup. Okay. We'll go back fastball. Down low. He gets a little piece of it and it goes foul. And that time, that's going to be a home run if it's fair. Oh my God, 8.2 feet outside the foul pole. It looked closer than that. But we survive. Morales is killing. I'm letting him go the 8th. That may be a bad idea, but I'm going to let him go the 8th. He's having a fantastic game. I thought for sure that was going to be a 2-run home run from Lane Thomas. That's what it looked like. Ooh, CJ Abrams got a lot of that. CJ, they always look good off the bat, and they just die. They just die in the air. I think Rob Manfred definitely switched the balls. These are different balls from opening day, because opening day, that ball was flying out of the ballpark. And you know, our ballpark in Chicago is huge. Those outfields are deep. We got a huge ballpark, and those balls were flying out for both teams. But then we come to a place like Kansas City where it's not as difficult to hit home runs, and nobody's hit one today, except for maybe Jazz. Smooth. Oh, off the glove. Off the glove. Jazz gets a double. I kind of wish that he didn't hit that, because the ball would have went over and it would have gave him a chance to maybe a triple. But a double's cool too, because now Torque has a chance. Anything in the outfield most likely scores Jazz. Doesn't swing at that one. It's 2-1. Come on, Torque. Give me another insurance run. Yes, sir. Torkelson will deliver, and the Cougars will lead 2-0. Thank you, Spencer, for delivering on my saying of I want another insurance run. And now we have 2. We have a little bit of cushion now. And Acuna, that one feels good. It doesn't feel good enough. Man, I'm not getting lucky. This ball's not flying. If that's last episode, that's a home run. All right, Morales, I'm going to believe in you. It may be a bad idea. Yes, it was. Morales is gone. Why do I always go 1 inning extra than I need to? It's a good thing we got that insurance run. It is a good thing we got that insurance run. I hope that doesn't go against his ERA or doesn't hurt it too bad, because he's been having he had a phenomenal game, and I screwed up once. I threw 1 bad pitch. Come on, Rosado, get us to the 9th. Get us to the 9th where we can have Doyle Atkinson seal the deal, or even Evan McMahon. I guess it doesn't matter who seals it. Both of them have been closer at one point in this series, so I guess it doesn't necessarily matter who does it at the end, just as long as it does get done. That's going to be Taguchi into left field. Carlson has a chance, and he does. Dylan Carlson delivers. Good job, my guy. And now we go 2 outs for Jose Ramos. And he sends that foul. And let's go with a slider here. 3-2. This could be a walk opportunity. No, he swung at it. It certainly would have been a walk, but he swung at it, so good for him. Here comes the sweeping curve. Makes contact, sends it to right field. Acuna. Got it. We go to the 9th. Unfortunately, it's not 2-1, or it's not 2-0, it's 2-1. Because of a dumb thing that I did, allowing Morales to go inning deeper than he probably should have. But he had a great day nonetheless. He went 7 strong innings, allowing 5 hits and a home run. Had what, like 6 strikeouts, something like that, around that. Very efficient day for him. And I'm hoping and praying that Austin Riley can deliver. Oh, it was super close to hitting off the pole. If that would have hit off the foul pole, that would have been amazing. But we will get on base because this will be a walk. And Riley gets on base to lead off. Good job. And now it's a full count right back. Next hitter, Dylan Carlson. Can we get back-to-back walks to lead off the inning? No, we won't, but we may get a 2-run home run. Dylan Carlson. So close. So close. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This ball's not flying today. It is not flying whatsoever. You'd think that a lot of the stuff that we're doing would be home runs, but it is just not. And that is a second out of the inning, so we still have runner on first. Come on, Julio. You had a bad at-bat last time, but for the most part, you've had a really good day today. Can you deliver one last time? Julio Rodriguez will not deliver. We go bottom 9 with a 1-run lead. And we have to go up against the 3-4-5 guys. This is the toughest spot you could be in. I'm hoping Doyle has what it takes. Come on, Doyle. Big strikeout on Freddie. Big strikeout on Freddie. He's not the hitter that he used to be, but he's still a dangerous hitter. 0 for 3 for Dansby. And please go foul. Please go foul. Thank you. He would have been safe if that would have been fair. 1-2 count to him. That's going to be a grounder to CJ at shortstop. Got it. 2 outs in the inning. 1 out remains in the Royals' day. And it is David Sanchez, the only man that I have struggled to get out today. Will it still be the case, or will I finally get luck on my side? Final strike. He fouls it off. He stays alive one more time. Here we go. Slider again. Come on, Doyle. He fouls it off. We'll go changeup this time. Come on. Oh! Unbelievable, that's a ball. 3-2 count to David Sanchez. He continues to be a demon, a menace to society. But Julio Rodriguez gets there in time, and the Royals go down to the Cougars. Morales pitched such a wonderful game. We extend our win streak even further. Man, that was a good game. That was a real good game. Low scoring, pitchers duel right there. Boom, and Jazz. And Morales gets the W. Very well deserved. We struggled hitting the ball today, but we only needed 2. And we won the game. I'll take it. Okay, so we will finish up the 4-game series against the Royals, and then we'll simulate the Twins. Can we keep the win streak alive? No, we finally lose, but we do beat the Royals overall. We beat them 3-1. So we have lost 2 games this season. Now we play the Twins for 3 games. We lose another one, but we win 2 more against them. Now we play the Rangers, who are not second in the division anymore. They are losing to the Angels right now. So let's see if we can capitalize on that, and we can. We sweep them. You love to see that. Now we play the Mariners, and we lose the series. That's our first lost series of the year. That's unfortunate. Mariners are not even that good, really, but they stayed in it, and they won the series. Now we play the Tigers. A couple injuries there. And we get swept by the Tigers. Wow. Okay, very interesting, and not in a good way. We have lost, what is that, 5 of our last 6? Huh. That's crazy. That's crazy that we are losing this game to the Tigers. What are the Tigers' record? 12-10? Okay, they're pretty good, but we're better. And now we play the Yankees, and we take 1 of 3 against the Yankees. We are allowing the teams to get back in the division. Not good. We split so far with the Braves. We go into the month of May, 17-11. Obviously, it's a really good record so far, but we could have been better. We kind of sucked at the end of the month there. I mean, look at this. We only won 3 games in our last 2 weeks of baseball? I mean, are you kidding me? Unbelievable, including a sweep. We don't get swept. We always win at least 1. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy that we did that. The awards right now, American League MVP, we don't have anybody in there right now. Cy Young, Morales is 4-1. He is having a fantastic season. It would be nice to have a Cy Young winner again. Doyle Atkinson's got a chance at reliever of the year, but Matt Barnes, he's the defending 2-time reliever of the year, so we got to go up against him. All right, so we got a chance at a couple awards, but we're only in May, so we can't get ahead of ourselves too much. We're probably going to go back to Chicago for next episode. It's just a matter of who do we play? Do we play the Mets? That could be cool. We could play the Mets. Maybe we play the Angels. We played the Angels a lot in this series. So maybe we play the Mets. We haven't really played the Mets a whole lot. Maybe that's what we do. Let's simulate the series against the Rangers. A couple injuries, guys coming back. That's what we needed. A big sweep of the Rangers, get our momentum back. That's what we needed. Now we take on the Yanks. Can we get a big 4-game sweep of the Yanks? Antonio Alonso out for 1 to 2 weeks. We split 2-2. Split 2-2 with the Yankees. Morales is 5-1, man. He is having a fantastic year. I think we are going to go with Shane Baz. Let's simulate that game against the Mets. We lose it. But I think we'll do this game against the Mets, May 9th. Soroka versus Baz. Back at home, the Mets come to Chicago. And we'll play them. I think that'll be a good next episode. But it's crazy, man. That month of April, that final 2 weeks, that 2-week stretch there is just crazy how many games we lost, where we really shouldn't have. I don't know really what happened there. Jazz is having a good season. Spencer's having a good season. Acuna's not really hitting the ball that well, but he's doing okay. Riley's having a decent season. Carlson, everybody's having a good year. Everybody is having a good year so far. Even the bench is doing well. Jackie Saller's got 4 home runs off the bench. That man's killing the game. Maybe he needs a start. And then obviously the pitching rotation. Maybe we need to move on from Trevor Rogers. Maybe he's the problem. I mean, he's got 3 losses. He's got 3 losses. So does Skubal. I mean, maybe these 2 guys need to get moved on from in the trade deadline, because they seem to be maybe holding us back a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes between May and June. We'll see just how their records are looking. And we'll figure out a path to take forward after that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.